Hey everybody, it's Lori. I wanted to share this little Christmas album that I just finished up last night with you before I send it off. This one I made for a fundraiser that a local historic house that is now a museum is having. They're doing kind of a Victorian holiday, Victorian Christmas theme, and they're going to be having a little gift shop there. And they're opening up this Thanksgiving weekend, and they're running through about mid-December. And a friend of mine that works at the museum asked me if I would be interested in making a vintage theme album for the gift shop. And I asked her if she wanted a Christmas one, because I have some really pretty vintage Christmas paper, and she said that would be perfect. So the paper pack that I used is the K&Co specialty paper. Let's see. It says Brenda Walton Evergreen is the name of it, I think, by K&Co. But it's very vintage, sort of a Victorian feel to it, and so I thought it would be perfect. And I only have, pretty much only have scraps left of it. I used just about every single sheet in the paper pack. So I will go ahead and start with the cover. Well, first of all, I should tell you that I used the hidden hinge binding system for this book, and I didn't use any specific tutorial for it, but it's definitely inspired by Kathy Orta's envelope mini album. So on the cover here, I have a book plate that it was kind of a gunmetal gray or black color, and it didn't really match, so I painted it first a dark brown, and then I went over it with a gold rub and buff. Same thing with the corner pieces here. I had to change the color to match. So I've got the corner pieces on the front and on the back. And then I just used some paper flower petals here and scrunched them all up and glimmer misted them. And I've got a doily underneath, some pieces of lace, and then just a piece of bling in the middle. And then I used a button here for the closure. I just punched a hole. It's a button with a shank, and then I pushed it down in there, and then I'm using some seam binding that I have in a loop coming from the back just to set around the button. And then I just tied some colored seam, some dyed seam binding here in a bow, just glued it into place. And for the spine, I used a specialty piece of paper that probably came from Hobby Lobby or Joann's, and I used a Martha Stewart decorative punch on the edge of it. And then I have this dangly little piece here. I have a little bottle cap with a Santa image in there, and a little piece of a bling charm there. It came probably from Hobby Lobby. And Christmas tree, and a little book that says The Night Before Christmas on it. And they're just hanging from one of the swivel clasps. And I just hung that from a hole, I'm trying to get the light here, a hole that I had punched in here and set with an eyelet, and then I have it tied in a bow on the inside. And then go on inside. And almost everything that I used came, all the cutouts came from the paper pack, but I did print some vintage images online from the internet that really matched the paper collection well. So I'll point out which ones I got online and which ones came from the paper pack. These are some cutouts that came from the paper that I just made some photo mats out of, or journaling cards. This is a cutout from the paper. This right here is just the bow that is attached to the button on the front. And I just glued it into place so it doesn't slide around a lot. Another paper flower with some bling in the middle. And then I've got the cards here that slide in the envelopes for some nice big photo mats. And then that's a cutout from the paper. And then I've got some velvet ribbon here that I'm using for a belly band, and then this is a printout that I got online. A couple more photo mats. And then over here, I made a double side pocket, and this is a cutout from the paper. Some more paper flowers with bling in the middle. Some bling here. And the edge punch that I used here is a Martha Stewart punch. I can't remember the name of it. It's one of the Christmassy ones. And then a couple little tags that slide in there. Oh, and both of these images, this one and this one, I got from the internet. And then over here on this card that slides in the envelope, I just tied some more dyed seam binding there and in a bow, and then put this little piece from the paper collection on there. I had to try to keep it relatively flat because the book was already getting chunky. And then down here I made a corner pocket, and I glued on a couple of printouts that I got online with a couple of glimmer misted flowers. And another little photo mat. And over here I made kind of a little pocket at the bottom. It's sort of a belly band because it does slide all the way through. This is a cutout from the paper. Oh, and the punch that I used on the majority of these papers is a Fisker's punch, and I think it's my new favorite. I got it at TJ Maxx. It's one of those corner punches that also embosses. And then I've got some bling up here and a couple more photo mats. I only put the designer paper on one side, so if they want a journal on the back, so they're all blank on the back. And on this card, I just put some of the adhesive ribbon and a little piece of bling. And then another cutout from the paper up there in the corner. And on this page here, I just got some washi tape down here and a tag that comes out of the top of this. And then it's one of those trifold photo mat booklets. And on this page, I printed some more images from the internet. This one slides out the side here. And this one slides out the top. Isn't she cute? And this tag came from the paper pack. And it just slides behind another little cutout from the paper. Oh, some more glimmer misted flowers up there. And then this is the bow that is from the spine piece where the charms hang from. And on this card I did some more hand-dyed seam binding and tied it in a bow. And then this cute little girl is a cutout from the paper. And then I took this, I love this really pretty burlap trim here, and I made a belly band. And this cutout came from the paper, made a stopper down there, a couple more journaling tags or photo mats. There's actually a lot of space in this little book for photos. On this page, got some more glimmer misted flowers up here. And this tag I got from the internet, pulls out of the top. And then this is another trifold. Whoops, didn't get it back in the right spot. Another trifold here with some more washi tape. And on this page, some more of that adhesive crocheted trim with a cutout from the paper. And on this page, another glimmer misted flower with some bling. And here I made a belly band out of some pretty Christmas ribbon and stuck in this little booklet that I made of photo mats. Oops. And then I'm just sticking it in there like that. And on this page, I made another little bottom belly band here with some bling on it. And I took this from the paper, cut out from the paper, and I made another little photo mat here to stick in there. And it's another glimmer misted flower. And on this card, I've got some more, another cutout from the paper, some more Christmas washi tape, and then I put some bling on the inside. And right here, this pulls out of the top. This I got from the internet. And this flips up. Sorry, I'm having trouble staying in frame today. And then over here, another little bottom pocket with a glimmer misted flower, some more bling, and a couple photo mats. And then on the last page, I just have some more glimmer misted flowers and some more washi tape. And then I took a button and a little Christmas tree brad, and I just wound some string around there for this little waterfall photo mat section. And then just another little cutout from the paper. And then that would be it. I hope you guys like it. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch. If you have any questions, let me know. Have a good Thanksgiving.